From the Bowlium in Montclair, the title match of today's JBT event. We have been bowling, seems like forever. Nerve-wracker is a long format as it is. We're down to Bobby Hornacek and Ben Canfield. Bobby won the first game, so he just needs to win this match to win the title. If you're unfamiliar with Nerve-wracker, though, if Ben comes back and wins this game, they'll be tied 1-1. They don't bowl a third game, they bowl one shot for all the marbles. So after gosh, getting towards 7+ hours of bowling at this point, it could all come down to one shot. As it stands, Ben leads by, what's that, 12 pins? Strike working can extend it to 22. Long weekend, fun weekend of bowling here. Montclair, Scott Pottig and Teresa, great hosts. Must seem like even longer than a long weekend for Ben, because he was here last week bowling with the ASU college team at the same center.
Oh,
whoops.
Yeah, boy!
We have seen a lot of Brooklyns this week. It's a really high friction surface, and 2 of the 3 patterns we bowled on played really short, and the third, which was the team pattern, once you had enough games on it, it was stand left and throw right as well. So a lot of friction. It's not that hard to go Brooklyn here. You pinch it just a little bit or miss a little left, and it's going to hook at your toes. See how far left. Well, now you see how far left Ben is standing as I get him back on camera. Ball change.
Trying to confirm it.
And his body language tells the story, as he's not sure why that one checked up so early, but it did. However, extended the lead with a double. It's up to 21 pins, but ball's going to be in Bobby's court here, as he's going to have a strike working, shooting in the 8th. Can take it back to even if he can strike in the 8th and 9th. Then a 20-time titleist. Very few in that elite club. Bobby in the also elite club of JBT major winners. TPC winner 2 seasons ago. Bobby's been well dressed all weekend. He's got the matching red going on the socks today. He was what superhero was he last night?
He was Captain America.
Captain America last night. Check that picture out on our website and Facebook. Watch him creep up on that foul line and get
America!
It's got an interesting little roll. It seems almost spinny, but it's not. It can be really effective when the heads start to get wacky, because he can clear the heads better than a lot of players with that roll. And big time double there for him. Cuts it to 11. Can essentially make it all even here. And have the triple working into the 10th if he can strike here. Tremendously big shot. It's there. Oh yeah, big time triple from Hornacek.
Straight player? He's got the hole.
Ball's right back in Canfield's court. Ben really hasn't done a lot wrong on tour lately. As many headlines as Tez grabbed last year, Ben was statistically right there with him, just didn't get to bowl as many tournaments with his ASU and other duties. Very best on tour for a couple years now. Has a chance to show it here again. He can still shut out Bobby if he goes completely off the sheet here. He would lock out Bobby by a pin.
Shut.
Wow. Now that is one of the most unlikely things for Canfield to leave. You heard him clip the thumble a little bit on that ball and a lot of ball speed, but that 2-handed torque he puts on a bowling ball, you're rarely going to see him leave a 5-7. Now he left one a little earlier on like a joke shot and darn near made it over there, and that actually, by accident, might give him a pretty good read on where to put this split attempt. Yeah, way too much of the 5. And from a chance to shut out Bobby to virtually shut out by Bobby. Then in the 10th, Ben can only match for 193. Bobby with 9 out for 125, 154, 173, 182. All right, so not virtually shut out yet here, but a double would really come in handy. All right, crunch that rack. I think Ben gave a little Ushka look there too. Let me add that up again. Bobby, 9 spares. 9 spare strike for 194, right?
194.
So interesting. Bobby, 9 spare strikes for 194. Ben punches for 193. So had this situation last week here where even the fill ball becomes important. Played out that way in Oregon last week. We were just in Oregon last week. Holy Toledo. Oh my goodness. So if he gets this second shot, that fill ball will be just as important. Even if he doesn't get this shot, whatever he leaves sparing would be important. And because we haven't been here long enough, Ben looks at his palm and starts over. We started bowling at 10 a.m. yesterday.
We didn't get done until about midnight.
We finished at exactly midnight last night, and it's now 5 p.m. plus here. Huge shot.
Ben.
Wow. Came up on a little, but that's part of a function that he's trying to throw the ball really hard, and I don't know what else he could do to get that ball to not check up on him early. Spare still a factor here, though. A little semi back up, and he finishes at 183. A grind 183 if there ever was one. 9 out from Bobby is 125, 154, 173, 182. So he made a mark by making the spare.
5 seconds. Mark?
Yes, he made a mark by making the spare. 9 out is 182.
Impressive, dude.
So as frustrating as that was for Ben to leave that spare, it was important for him to make that spare, and he kind of didn't take a lot of time making that spare. But it worked out. He got it, and Bobby has to mark for the title. Anything less, Ben wins 21.
21.
Ooh, big break getting that 8-pin out of the 2-8. You must make it. If you miss it, it's a 1-pin loss. Make it, you've already won by a pin. Boy, is that nicer to not be shooting the 2-8 right now when the ball hooks at your toes and then hangs. Look out! Woo!
Too edgy for me.
Listen.
Too edgy.
Listen, as it turned out, the ball had plenty of that too, but once it started going left,
It was going left.
it was going left in a hurry. The pin's gone, and the win is Bobby's. Captain America comes through for the title. That is grinded at his best right there. 193 to 183 for the win. Great job out of Bobby and our handicap champ, Kyle. If you didn't watch that part, watch that as well. We'll give him some plaques and some money, and we'll do it all again in, oh dear, Seattle and Albuquerque next week. We'll see you then.